going on, everyone? It's Tim Jr. with the Markland Advantage of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, PenFed Realty. Welcome to the TMA Real Estate Show. It's episode 6. So glad you could join us. Our mission here is simple: to educate, serve, and protect you in the process of buying and selling your home. Each week we break down and discuss topics that you have about real estate and the buying and selling process. So if you watched episode 5, we talked about the 4 P's to get yourself ready to sell your home. If you missed episode 5, go back after this episode and check it out. In today's episode 6, we're talking about home inspections. We talk about the importance of getting a home inspection, as well as common things that you as a seller can look to fix before putting your house on the market. Today's guest is one of the best, a master of his craft, a veteran in the home inspection industry. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Terry Heller. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tim.
Terry, to kick things off, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm the owner of Residential Property Inspections in Forest Hill, Maryland. I've been a full-time home inspector for 30 years. I've performed over 11,000 home inspections. I'm a 25-year member of the American Society of Home Inspectors. I've served on their board of directors for 15 years. And as you alluded to in your introduction, I'm one of the more seasoned home inspectors in the area.
Awesome. With all the expenses that are involved in buying a house, why is it important for a buyer to purchase a home inspection?
Well, most buyers are not qualified to recognize defects in roofing, foundations, electrical, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, etc. Having a professional perform a home inspection allows the buyer to make an informed decision and provides the opportunity to have the seller be responsible to make some repairs. Without a home inspection, a buyer becomes responsible for correcting those defects.
Yeah, they do. And more importantly, safety can also be an issue.
That's right. Some defects present a hazard to the occupants of a home, so there is a safety and peace of mind component to it also. I also think it's important to educate clients how the systems in the home work and what maintenance they should be doing.
Absolutely. What are the most common things that you find when inspecting a home?
Roofing and water penetration problems are the most common. Many homeowners don't think about their roof or even look at their roof until they have a leak. By that time, there can be damage to framing and drywall. Water penetration, whether from a roof problem or from other sources, can lead to mold issues, air quality problems. Electrical issues are common, especially when homeowners have done their own work. And some electrical problems can also be a hazard. And then plumbing and HVAC problems are also very common.
Okay. So how can sellers, talking about buyers, now let's jump to the sellers. How can sellers benefit from getting a home inspection before listing their home?
Well, a pre-listing inspection gives the seller the opportunity to have problems identified and resolved before a buyer sees their house or has their inspector come through. This makes for a smoother experience for all involved. When a buyer's inspector comes through and a lot of problems are found, it can make the buyer lose their enthusiasm for the home.
Okay. One of the common inspections that we see buyers are getting now is a radon inspection. So tell us a little bit about what radon is and why it's important to have that tested in the home.
Sure. Radon is very common in our areas, with many zip codes experiencing elevated levels in the 50% range. Radon is a decay product of uranium, which is found in the rock layer beneath our homes pretty much everywhere, and it's been identified as the second leading cause of lung cancer besides cigarette smoking. It can only be detected by a specialized test, and the problem is easy to resolve, but the main reason a buyer would do a test is to find out who's going to pay to install the system.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I know you specialize in general home inspections as well as radon inspections, but what are some other inspections that are available to buyers that they might want to seek out when they're purchasing a home?
Well, if we find water penetration issues in a home, that's the type of thing that leads to mold problems. We may suggest that they have a mold inspection. Chimney inspections are kind of a specialized thing. We look at the outsides of chimneys, but we're not really equipped to look at the internal workings of a chimney flue. So a chimney inspection with a video camera is also a good thing to consider. And then if your home has a well and septic system, a well test and septic inspections are very important.
Right, and if people haven't lived in rural areas like that, they might not be very familiar with well and septic and certainly should get a test for those as well. Terry, that's a lot of great information. I'd like to thank you and take a moment and acknowledge you not only for being super thorough in your inspections, but you do a phenomenal job of walking through with our first-time home buyers and educating them in all the different mechanical features of the house. And I think that's just super important. He's a true professional, and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to help us film today's episode.
I'm glad to help them.
How can people reach out to you?
Well, they can visit our website at rpihomeinspections.com. By doing so, they can get a price quote, see the dates and times we have available for inspections, and actually schedule the appointment 24 hours a day. Of course, they can also reach out to us at our office, 410-557-6920, or email at terrykheller@gmail.com.
Well, thank you. As a gift to our followers, Tim Sr. has prepared a free home inspection checklist that can assist you in preparing your house for sale if you choose not to do the pre-listing inspection. If you'd like the PDF, you can reach out to us on any of our social media resources. And so that's all for today. Tune in every Thursday when we drop a new episode of the TMA Real Estate Show. Until then, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Both are at the Markland Advantage. You can follow us on Twitter and Snapchat at TMA Real Estate. And please, if this video has brought you any value, you can click the share button and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel to follow all of our future episodes. Help us spread the word. And again, if you'd like that home inspection checklist, please message us, or you can go to our website, themarklandadvantage.penfedrealty.com, and click the Contact Us tab. And if you or someone you know is looking to buy a house now or in the immediate future, please share this video and the Markland Advantage name with them. Thank you again, Terry, for joining us, and thank you for tuning in. And until next time, live your life to the fullest. See you soon.
Well, most
Absolutely. Probably also peace of mind if you would have read your script correctly.
So some of those can be hazards, which
That's a lot of great information. I would like to take this time to acknowledge you. He's making me laugh. All right, come on. All right, I gotta get through this part. All right, sadness. A lot of great information. I would like to take this time to
Can you stop?
Right eye.
I'm looking over here. I'm trying not to look at it.
All right, Terry, that's a lot of great information. you got a tear in your eye.
You're cracking me up.
All right, seriously.